Hello, I'm Darlene Montgomery, and today I'm going to talk about soul system healing. It's a combination of all of the modalities that I've studied and have used on myself and others over the last 25 years. And what I've discovered is that sometimes one system alone can't do the job for a person who has, deep and very intense blocks around different topics. And so I have, in this particular case today, I'm going to be using a combination of different ones. First of all, I want to talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, where he talks about when you match a heightened emotion with a future vision, then that vision is bound to come forth to you. I'm not saying it quite exactly as he's saying it, but that's the basis of it. When you match a future vision with a heightened emotion, then a positive heightened emotion, then eventually what's going to happen, you're going to find that that situation will then manifest in your life. And I've had many experiences now with it. But it's to get yourself to the feeling of having that heightened feeling. And sometimes we simply, for a number of reasons, won't allow ourselves to achieve that heightened emotion or that positive emotion. We have such deeply ingrained blocks to feeling a certain way that we simply won't allow ourselves, and we try and struggle and strive to feel that way, but it becomes very difficult to do it. So the first thing that I might do is do some tapping into different centers in order to allow myself to experience a different feeling, a different way of being. Say you've had a past life where you were very wealthy and you died because you had a lot of wealth and they came to get your wealth, and in the meantime your family was killed and you were killed or taken to camps or whatever it would have been, but simply became unsafe for you to have that much money. So you may be carrying something like that, or it could even have to do with an ancestral thing, something to do with someone in your lineage who had a lot of money and then something happened and they lost it, or it caused them a great deal of strife and struggle. So it may be you might have a very deep resistance to allowing yourself to feel the happiness associated with being wealthy. So today I'm going to do a little bit of tapping into one of the centers, and this is around your ear. You're going to do this around your ear. On the right side is the positive statement. So I allow myself to feel as a wealthy person feels. I allow myself to experience a harmony with wealth. I allow myself to feel positive emotions around the idea of being wealthy. I allow myself to be in the state of wealth. I allow myself to experience great joy and harmony as I allow wealth into my life. I allow myself many experiences of drawing wealth to myself. I allow myself to have and be in the company of wealthy people. I allow everything that I touch to turn to wealth. I am wealthy, healthy, wise, and free. I enjoy experiencing great wealth in my life. Wealth comes to me easily and effortlessly. I have great success with money. Money is magical and fun. I love to have lots of money. It loves to be with me, and I love to be with it. I have huge quantities of money in my bank account. I have huge quantities of money in my stock portfolio. I'm very wise with money. I love to attract money, and it likes to be with me. Money flows easily through my life. Money flows easily to me, and I can hold on to it and use it to my advantage. I love to help others with money. It's so much fun to enjoy having wealth, abundance, and prosperity. I love to shop and spend money on myself. I love to shop and spend money on others. I love to buy fancy things. It's okay for me to have fancy things. It's okay for me to flourish and spend lots of money. It's okay to have a great deal of fun with money. It's okay to be a little bit frivolous. It's okay to be frivolous and have a great deal of fun. It's okay to spend money to travel. It's okay for me to have great quantities of money, much more than the rest of my family and friends. I'm willing to enjoy having a lot of money. I'm willing to have great joy in having money. I have a great deal of success with money. So you can just make up, whatever statements come to you. And now I'm going to tap into, this is called temporal tapping, into the left side. We do the negative statements. So I no longer reject money. I no longer feel that money is negative. I no longer feel that being rich is being too proud. I no longer take pride in being poor. I no longer take pride in struggle and strife. I no longer take pride in suffering and engaging in constant woe. I no longer take pride in being a victim. I no longer choose to suffer and struggle every single day. I no longer choose not to let myself have a lot of money. I no longer think it's okay not to have a lot of money. I no longer sabotage myself with money. I no longer lose and abuse money every day. I no longer feel that money is negative. I no longer feel that having money is not spiritual. I no longer believe that I'm going to die if I have a lot of money. I no longer believe that others will die if I have a lot of money. I no longer choose to sabotage my success. So that's the first step, as we begin to program ourselves to a different way of thinking and feeling. So then we make room for being able to start to visualize and experience the feeling of what it would be like to live, and being able to imagine ourselves walking into the bank with a big check that we received from one of our business associates, or a big check we received through our company, or our coaching, or our paintings, or our art, or our online business, or just out of the blue. It's okay to receive money just out of the blue and just let ourselves have money come from out of nowhere. And I've had that happen. I've actually had, one time I did this kind of process, and I asked for a gift to come from the universe. And that afternoon in the mail, I received a check for $1,500, and it said a one-time gift. And it was from an organization I'd been with for many years, doing volunteer work. And it was a one-time gift. It was literally 2 hours after I'd asked the universe to send me the money. So for today, that's going to be my contribution to you. So please try these things. And the whole point of this is to get yourself to a point where you can feel good about the idea of having a lot of money. And once you start to feel really good, and you can marry a future idea with a positive emotion, a future wish to be prosperous with a positive feeling, then you're going to certainly start to see your life changing, and that you're going to be manifesting